Y'all, I found us another travel deal. This time it's in Hanoi, Vietnam. It's for 6 nights and it's including the flight and the hotel under $1,000. I can't wait to show y'all. Y'all already know we're going to start on Google. So go to Google and put in Expedia. I love going to Expedia and finding deals, y'all. It's my favorite thing. Expedia.com. And once the page pulls up, go ahead and click on the first one, which is going to have the www.expedia.com on there. Click on that. You know we like starting on Google. Keep it easy. Okay, once we get here, go ahead and click packages. And then go ahead and put, I guess you can put your city in, but this is the deal leaving DFW. So put in DFW to get this deal. And then I'm just going to put in Hanoi. I'm so excited, y'all. I went to Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh. I think that's what it's called. I went there, and guess what? It was so much fun. I did get rained on. It was so much fun, but I didn't get to go here. I normally can't go to 2 different cities, so I have to do them separately. So I'm excited about Hanoi. Okay, so put Hanoi in, and then we're going to put in, let's see here. It's going to be in January. Look at me, y'all. Look at me giving y'all time to get y'all stuff together. So I believe it was the 26th. Through the 2nd of February. So the 26th of January through the 2nd of February. And you know I like to cater to my solo travelers. If you have somebody to go with, go ahead and put 2 people in. But this is for my solo travelers. So change that to 1 traveler. Because guess what? We don't wait on nobody. We go when we want to. If they want to go next time, they can go. But we going first. So once you click on search, it's going to pull this up. And I already found the hotel right here. It's the 2nd one. But if yours doesn't pull up this hotel, go ahead and come to the search by property name and put this in. This is the hotel that you'll be looking for. This is the deal. But it looks like the deal is already pulling up, y'all. So go ahead and click on that. And we're going to click on, when it pulls up, we're going to go ahead and click on that $896, y'all. For 6 nights. Now, you know that's a good deal. It is. I found it, y'all. Found it for us. Okay, once this pulls up, let's go ahead and look at the pictures, y'all, because this hotel, it seems like it's a pretty nice hotel. I like looking for hotels that have reviews, good reviews. This one already has 10 out of 10. Exceptional. And it has over 1,200 views. Now, you know, everybody has something to say about their stay. And if they have a 10, I mean, so anyway, let's look at the pictures on this first, y'all. So I just want to go through the 64 pictures they have. It's looking pretty good to me so far. That's the front. Looks like they have a balcony in some rooms. I don't know if our room going to have a balcony, but they have it available. Okay, this looks like a regular room right here. We just going to go through them, y'all. Everything is looking pretty nice, especially for the $896. Like, yeah, sign me up. I want to go back to Vietnam. Vietnam is so nice. The people are so kind. I love it. Hopefully when we go this time, we won't get rained on. But if we do, guess what? It was an adventure. And guess what we did? We have a memory. Got rained on in Vietnam. Check. It's still a good time, y'all. So we're just going through the pictures here. This room looks pretty regular. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it look all, I don't know, y'all. They're trying to make it look some kind of way. It looks decent to me, though. So I'm just going to go through all the pictures. We're almost to the end. I just want to show y'all that it's a pretty nice hotel. The room's nice. All right, so let's get out of this. Also, I believe this has breakfast, y'all. So let's just make sure. Okay, let me just scroll here. Buffet breakfast included. Yes, we love that. We love eating before we go out for our adventure. So anyway, also, before we get to the room, I want to show y'all why I chose this hotel also. Come over here to the side where it says explore the area. In this area, they have the Train Street, which is really popular. I looked on TikTok. I want to go to Train Street. I want to see that attraction. It is a 37-minute drive from the airport. We already know we have luggage. We have to get a ride to the airport anyway. We're not really worried about that. But they also have the lake. They have the cathedral. Like, it's walking distance to some famous stuff. So I feel good about it. Also, let's just pull this up because they have pictures. So here are all the little attractions they have close to your hotel that you can walk to. And the water puppet show is a 10-minute walk. Yes, I think I will. So we're going to click out of that. And we're going to come down here to the Superior Double Room. And we're going to choose this room because we don't want us to add any extra money to our budget. We want the $896, I believe. Yeah, that's what we want. But I guess we can look at the room at least. Let's see. It looks pretty decent. Did they have a window? I don't know if it has a window, but that's not really important to me. Is the room clean? Is the hotel nice? Do they have breakfast? That's all I want to know, y'all, because I'm going to be out here in these streets, in these Vietnam streets. So here's a little overlook of the double room. And if you're going solo, you don't need much room. You don't. Okay, so we're just going to look at this 237 square feet room, free breakfast, free valet. You know we're going to be taking the Grab motorcycles. We don't need valet, but if you do, they have it for free. It comes with a queen bed, and it looks like these are all the other things. It comes with Wi-Fi. Most hotels do, so that's good to know. All right, we're going to go ahead and select this one. And once it pulls up to the next page, I'm pretty sure that's going to be where we find the flight. Yep, it is. So this is a 22-hour flight with one stop. Don't be scared about the hours, y'all. This is a good adventure. When you go to those airports and have those layovers, y'all, it's an adventure. Those airports are so luxury, so it's still a good time. Just add that to a part of your vacation. But anyway, the flight that they have available is 11:25 a.m. leaving Dallas. And it gets to Hanoi at 10:25 p.m. So once you get there, you're going to go to sleep and get ready for the next day. You are. And it's $0 extra. That's what we love. So I'm going to click on that. And once we click on that, I just want to show y'all that it includes a carry-on bag and it includes your first check bag. You don't need any more luggage than this. Not for a week trip. No, this is plenty. So we're going to click on that. Sometimes the flights do not include the check bags, which is crazy to me. Like, why wouldn't y'all include a check bag? But this one does. Okay, and then the next one is showing the 21 hours and 55 minutes back home with one stop. So it looks like there's a 5-hour layover for this one, which is fine, y'all. The airports are luxury. It's a good time in the airport, y'all. So go ahead and click on this because it's the $0 one. If you want to choose the other one under here, which I think these pretty much the same, you can click on that, but just make sure it says $0 extra. So I'm going to click on the first one. And of course, it includes the carry-on and the first check bag. We feel good about it. So I select that. And this is going to be your review page. So on this page, we just want to make sure that it does say 6 nights. It does say breakfast is included. It does say we got a queen bed. Also over here, it does say that it's the $895.93, which I guess they rounded to $896. Yeah, that all looks good to us. Our little 6 nights in Vietnam. Y'all, I'll probably be doing this trip. I don't know if it's going to be these dates, but I'll probably be doing this trip. Anyway, go ahead and scroll down and just make sure that everything is everything. Your flight is what you chose. And also down here, oh, it must be on the next page. If I say you can look at activities and stuff, but that might be on the next page. So as long as everything looks good on this page, go ahead and press next. I love finding trips that are under $1,000 and you're almost there for a week. Girl, every time I'm ready to book that same day. Okay, once we get here, oh, now it's saying that it took 1 cent off, y'all. It says this package has decreased 1 cent. I see. Okay, we'll save a penny. But once you get to this page, you're just going to fill out your information here, everything here, your birthday, all of that. Also, once you come down here, you can protect your trip for an additional $71.67. If you do not want to do that, press no. And I normally do. And you can just put your credit card information in if you are going to use credit card. If you do not have your funds available at the time, you can use a little monthly payment right here with Affirm. And I love me a good Affirm, y'all, because I be ready to book my trip as soon as I see the deal. I don't want the deal to leave. So you can use Affirm to pay on your trip, which I am so happy they have that available already on the website. Thank you, Expedia, for that. Okay, so once you get all of your information done here, you will press complete booking. And then you'll be all set, y'all. I thought it was going to show me the activities. Expedia, they have a section where they have activities normally when you're checking out. And it shows you like the prices of the activities. You can add that to your trip and everything. So that's really cool. But even if you don't, you can always go back to Expedia and add activities later. So I feel good about it. I do. But I want to show y'all that we found another trip. This time we're going to Vietnam. We're not going to the same place anymore. We're going to a different part of Vietnam where there's different stuff to do. I'm very excited about it. This is at the end of January. If I don't find anything greater than this, which Y'all, it's a whole month. I be looking all the time. I might find something better than this. I'm definitely taking this trip to Hanoi, Vietnam, because I already looked on TikTok and everything looks fun. Everything looks festive. I want to do it. Fingers crossed the rain doesn't get to me this time, but even if it does, I'll be there. I love a good deal. I love a good travel deal, y'all. But thank y'all so much for watching today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and also hit the notification bell so you know every time I post. I love y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all get this good travel deal, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Leaving the house sometime before 3. Spark loaded me
We
up.
have to have 1 dirt road per day at
No
least.
dirt
We
road
have to.
streets. She gon' get 7 minutes. Find a deal on a cruise. Take a solo trip to Bali. She'll show you that too. Like. Share. Got the good job.
I'll meet y'all
I'll
over there.
meet you over there.